Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Tell you what, you didn't ask for it, you didn't want it, you probably didn't even think about it. So I didn't listen to you like I don't listen to my wife, and tonight I'm bringing you a cooking show. My very first one, might not be my last. Whew, wish me luck. How you doing tonight, guys? Tonight we're going to make tacos, and I'm going to walk you through it. First, I'll tell you what all you need. First, you need you a skillet. About a 9 to 10 inch skillet would work best for you. Then you need whatever this thing is. I use it to chop up the meat. Probably has a name, but I don't know it. Then right here you need some horse meat. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we got the wrong kind again. This is beef. A pound of beef will do just fine tonight. And of course, we do it this way with taco seasoning. 1 onion, yellow, not rotten. Cutting board, knife of your liking. A tomato, about medium size. Some garlic, keep them vampires away. Your shredded lettuce to top it all off with. And you can use soft or hard shell. Doesn't matter, it's however you like them. You can add a little bit of cheese. That's what we forgot. You got to get cheese too. It's in the fridge. But you can add like refried beans to it if you want to. You know, stuff like that. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so what I like to do is start with the onion first to get the crying out of the way. Just slice off one end. Turn around. Slice off the other. And I just score it a little bit here and try to peel it off. I do sometimes peel a whole layer off of this. Donkey would be upset. Because ogres have layers. Okay, now once you got the outside skin peeled off and you're good and crying now, the way I like to do it, I like to cut a little bit into them here. Like that right there. Then, just slice it down the side here. Sometimes you go deep enough, sometimes you don't. And when that's the case, you just slice them. And if you get your finger, it's okay. It's just going to add a little bit of flavoring to it. And what I do like to do with this is I do like to put a little bit in the ground beef. Not a whole lot, just a little. Now this is going to be for the topping when you're done. So you want to make sure you make enough of it. So there we go. That's our onion. We'll put this into here. And then we'll scrape off this onion into a container. I'll have to get another one for the tomato now. Alright, and you end up with about a container full. Now what I like to do is I like to go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator, keep it cold till the end. Right, then up next is your tomato. Now I do need to get another container for it. And I pretty much do it the same way as I do the onion. Slice off the end of it. Actually, I do this a little different. And once you start getting quite a bit on your cutting board here, I like to go ahead and scrape it off into it. And I think that's going to be enough. This rest of it here, I'm just going to put with it. In case anybody wants it, they can go ahead and cut it up themselves. Okay, now we're over here with the ground beef. I like to go ahead and flatten it all out ahead of time with whatever this thing is called. I go ahead and put my temperature up here on 8 So it's not completely high, but on 8. Now once I got it all flattened out here, that's why I didn't say a while ago, I like to add a little bit of meat tenderizer to it. You don't have to do a whole lot. Just about that much will do. Then I add in my minced garlic. 1 teaspoon will do it. 1 teaspoon heaped up. So it's actually about like 2. All right, now once I have that mixed in here, I like to go ahead and kind of stir it around again. All right, now I got it good and stirred up. I like to shake the excess off there. All right, so we'll come back when this is browned and ready to add the seasoning. You do, while it's brown, need to go in and kind of pack it down a little bit here, chop it up a little bit, stir it. Make sure the onions are getting in there with it. Like I said, the onions are not really necessary, and the garlic's not necessary either, or meat tenderizer. It's just something extra I like to add into it. Plus, it makes it smell a little bit better when it's cooking in the house. Okay, now we got it good and browned here. I like to go ahead and turn down the heat now to a good simmer. Mix it around. Now our next step is to go ahead and drain this nasty grease off of it. So we'll get this grease drained real quick, and then we'll be adding the seasoning to it. Okay, now here we go. What I do here is I just put a plate down with paper towels under it and my strainer here, because I don't want to dump this down the sink, because what it's going to do, it's going to make its way out to California, and some little poor dolphin out there is going to get choked on it. So what we do is we go ahead and strain this into here. All right, now you can set this back on that burner real quick. I kind of like to shake it around a little bit, and then we just go ahead and pour it back into the skillet. Okay, now that we've got this in here, go ahead and flatten it out again. Like I said, you want to make sure you get your oven turned down, your stove top turned down to simmer now. And you want to check your packet of seasoning, because this one calls for 2/3. Some may call for more, some may call for less. Go ahead and dump your water in here. Take your seasoning. I open it over the skillet because it will fly a little bit. I like to go ahead and just spread it around right off the bat. And then you just want to go ahead and mix it really well. That smells good. Alright, now that you've got it mixed up pretty good, you want to go ahead and put your lid on it and let it simmer. It appears this lid doesn't have a vent on it, but that'll be okay. We let it simmer for a little bit until it's our liking, until most of the water is gone. Okay, so we pretty much have this simmered down to where we like it at. So when you get to that point, you can just remove your lid. Man, that smells good. Set it to the side. That kind of shake it around a little bit, make sure your stove top's off. And I set it aside to let it cool a little bit, because I'm going to put it in another container, the way it's easier to scoop and put in your tacos. Alright, now once it's cooled down enough, you can go ahead and put it in your little serving container here. You have to take it kind of slow. I don't want to get this all over the place. Okay, now once you have it in your little bowl right here, you can go ahead and place it wherever you want, where you're serving it at. Okay, now we've got everything cooked and prepped. We've got it laid out here, so they can just come by, grab a plate, a shell, their meat, their lettuce, however they want to put this on. So you get it all laid out here. You get your salsa here at the end. You can use whatever salsa you have. You can even use a bunch of little packets you have left over from that one taco place that you've had in your drawer for about 6 months. And then your drink of choice. That ain't gonna do. Your drink of choice. Been one of them days. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you got any questions or comments, drop them below. If you like what you've seen, like on the video. I'm going to make more of these, going to get better. Hopefully the audio wasn't messed up in this. But until next time, stay safe.